Back at it again with another video. My name is Dr. Champagne. My phrase is keep it champagne. Ability to adapt, seek knowledge for self, inspire in spirit, speech and behavior are to be of high quality or best version of self. Today's message is, why do I have the name Dr. Champagne? Why do I have the name Dr. Champagne? And the truth of the matter is, the word is identity. Identity. Dr. Champagne, what do you mean identity? Well, what do you identify as? Do you identify as a man, a woman, or boy, or girl, a professional, a man of God, or, whatever it is? What do you identify as? And that right there is very, very critical to the world and the world that you're going to walk into. And you have to understand that your identity plays a major role in how you go forward and the manner you're going to tell yourself and the world, this is what it is and this is what it ain't. Identity. And on my channel, you will find that I have some names that or monikers that I've used, such as Say Go DJ, which has God in it, Say God, and that's exactly what you are looking for is Christ. And not looking for just knowing that you have Christ, knowing that you have, that kind of, that backing, that spiritual backing of Christ, that spiritual backing of faith and trust and source. And it's so viable, it's so important, and you have to understand that at all times, that this is, what it is. So the name Dr. Champagne, it's classy, it's of high quality. When you think of champagne, you're not thinking of malt liquor, you're not thinking of beer, you're not thinking of anything that's poor. And that's exactly what it is. I'm not producing poverty with champagne. You're producing elegance. You're producing things of prosperity. Back to identity. Identity is very, very important. And you can't let anybody identify you for something that you're not. You can't let anybody identify you and try to make you hang on to an identity that's never yours. It's never yours. It was never intended to be yours. And you can't play the game of where people want you to play, and make sure you stand true to who you are. Make sure you stand true to your identity of self in Christ. And the more you do that, the more power you will have. The more power you will see attracts to you. Eyes will be on you. People will be trying to figure out not only your identity, but if the champagne is crisp. Ooh, what fruit do you use to formulate this champagne? Is it apricots? Is it peaches? Is it plum? Like, what you got going on? Is it in the Champagne of France? The identity is so crucial to your evolution. To know who you are, what you are, what stock you come from. Identity. And many times people will do their best to tell you who you are. And you have to be able to understand that you're not going to dictate anything over here. You're not going to try to identify me and tell me what I am and you don't know me from a can of paint. Absolutely not. Another name that I go by is Displayer, which is the name of the channel, Displayer. I got that name back in middle school, I want to say, in a robotics class. And this is around the time, I guess, Gmail and people wanted their emails, and I didn't know what an email was. I'm like, what? Why do I need that? What is going on? And a student, a classmate of mine, told me this is, she created it for me. Took my first name, D, last name, S. I played sports, Displayer, 1990 at gmail.com. I said, okay, well, I haven't changed that email and ever. I still got it. Disc player, Dr. Champagne, Say Go DJ. You're gonna see all of that on this channel. But ultimately, the name Dr. Champagne is for identity. It is for a part of my branding, a part of my core message, a part of my messaging of excellence, the stewardship of something of quality, high quality, right now. And when you have a stewardship of high quality, when you have a stewardship of being great and wanting to pursue greatness and want to pursue, just marvelous things, you have to come with an identity that shows not just money, identity that attracts everything that you want. Because what you want wants you too. Don't think that it don't. Oh yeah, it wants you too, but you got to make sure you are in cohesion with everything that you want, in alignment with everything that you want. And also too, just like how I made a little pivot to go another route, you got to stay away from the things that's not going to produce goodness in and around you. In and around you. And it's imperative to understand how much your identity plays a part in what you know you deserve and what you know you're going to conquer and what you know you're going to just be a vessel for and towards. It's all important, very important. Be sure to guard your heart. Be sure to understand that everybody is not of Christ. Everybody does not think like you. Everybody's not on your wave of lifestyle, leadership, philosophy, and communication. And you will have to show time and time again who you are, what you claim, why you claim it, and stand on big business. And a big part of standing on business is I am what I say I am, and I'm not gonna be moved off that spot. You ain't gonna manipulate me off that spot. Ain't nothing you gonna say or do that's gonna make me cower off that spot. And that's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. And, don't feel bad about it, about staking your claim. Don't feel bad about, being tactful and being tactical on everything that you have to do for yourself, your family, your future generations. I always talk about money on the ground, because when you look down, you don't even see no money on the ground. No fruits, no apricot, no nothing. But money's here because cars are here. So money's here. It's right here in front of us. And you got to be wise as a serpent. You got to be wise to understand what money is, what everything is. And the more wisdom you come with, the more wisdom you have, the more you can understand and grow and figure out what you need to grow your champagne, what you need to grow your life, what you need to grow your maturity in the spirit, maturity in your capacity to handle gargantuan things, blessings, weight, debt, emotions, turmoil, change. You got to get real gully to understand that these things that you are presented with may not be for you, but your identity need to be so strong. What they say, I can smell your musk. Yeah, you got to be strong. I want you to smell what I'm cooking, baby. I want you to smell that aroma in this champagne. I want you to smell this aroma when you twirl that glass. Oh, no, this ain't no malt liquor, baby. This ain't no gallon jug of no moonshine, baby. No, this is high quality. This is finest, the finest of champagne. So Dr. Champagne, Your moniker says a lot. But also it's captivate. And anytime you do something, sometimes the way God put it on your heart and your spirit, it captivates so much to the point where you're going to find your group. Your group will gravitate to you. It's going to follow you. It's going to hit that like button. It's going to leave them comments. It's going to let you know, like, okay, I'm on your side. I like what you putting down. And I'm going to follow to see what you're going to produce with your identity. Produce with your secure self. Make sure you give it all the praise to God. Make sure you understand that without him, it's not possible. $2 way, a promissory note available on Apple Books and Amazon. I just thank everybody that's been watching these videos. And understand, being kind ain't easy. It's easy to be mean. It's easy to catch an attitude. Being kind ain't easy. Make sure you step your game up at all times. At all times. Make sure you always find time to pray. Find time to figure out what's worth your time. My name is Dr. Champagne. Keep it champagne. 1.